Hello, it's me, Mirkov. We're gonna go ahead and do one of these traditional draft War of the Spark. Sitting pretty, right around a 60% win rate. Got a pretty good pack here. Zero the Scorpion, not too shabby. Yangu's okay. Actually, I don't really like them so much. I like this makeshift battalion. Obnix's Cruelty, very nice. And Jaya's Greeting, also very nice. I'm going to take the Obnix's Cruelty. I think it's close between the two. In this format, I don't really have a preference between black or red yet. So let's go ahead and try black. Red obviously would have let me take this Invade the City, which would have been pretty dope. But here we do have, what is this, Kasmina. 4 mana for making your opponent's spells a little bit more expensive to cast, and you get two 2/2 wizards, and you get to draw a card and discard a card when you do. It's pretty nice. Sorin's Thirst, more removal. Arbor of Bolas. He's sometimes draws you a card. It's an instant or a sorcery. I'm gonna try the Kasmina.
War is coming. I will not be unprepared.
It's a good policy to have. Don't be unprepared for war. Got some fan favorites here. This Raging Crunch. I'm a fan, at least. Also have a Thundering Drake or Jace's Triumph. Draw 2 cards. So, real question is between draw 2 cards and this Drake. I think Drake is fine, but I think I'm going to go with the Triumph. Not to say there aren't other cards to consider. Dovin's Veto or Gateway Plaza. Reaver's not bad. I think the Triumph is fine, though. I think I'd probably take Triumph and then maybe Drake right after that. Pretty good green card sitting here. Green might be kind of open. Could always be splashing black. Don't have to sit in black. Enforcer Griffin. Put us sort of more into the blue-white flyers. Could be. Mark of the Call is also not bad. Prowling Lynx. Lots of good white cards open. Bond of Insight here. This is also draw 2 cards, but it's only instants or sorceries. Not to say we don't have 2 great ones. So I think we will take the Bond of Insight. In this situation, have this Dam Breaker in blue. It's okay. Nisa's Triumph, we're not really in green enough for that to matter. Robobutt Riders is great. Same problem. Giant Growth, good. And Crop Invader. It really wants to be more in the black-red. In black, we've got Unlikely Aid and Charity Extractor. Unlikely Aid might be the pick over the Dam Breaker. Giant Growth, I think, is a little bit better, but this does keep on our colors, and something to be said for that. Get a second Jace's Triumph. Not that it's the most amazing card in the world or anything. Other picks may be totally lost. Iron Bully. Honestly, Iron Bully's not bad. I think we can take a second Jace's Triumph. Dovine Hand of Control. That's certainly the type of card we want in a deck with this much card advantage. We just really want to be slowing our opponent down. Alternative options. Got this Battlefield Promotion. Crushed Descent, also not too bad.
It's hard to be a genius surrounded by lesser minds.
Wow. There's a car alarm going off. I hope It's not in the video, but got a Totally Lost here. Price of Betrayal. Honestly, Price of Betrayal might be worth it. I think I would main board that. Basically, it reads kill an army or a planeswalker. It's mostly. I think it's doable. It's not always going to do it, but when it does, be pretty happy. Here, could take the Interplanetary Beacon, and I am pretty tempted. But I could also just take a No Escape. I think that's fine. Sorin's Thirst does come back around. Iron Bully's still a possibility, but we'll take that one. And we are sitting pretty on basically 0 creatures, which is not really where I want to be. So I think we will take the Naga Eternal over these other options. Not that I'm necessarily going to play it. I'll take the Tithe Bearer. I think I could play that guy. Draws a card. Take this just for the rarity. And we'll take a Totally Lost. We could even play that one. So, lots of good things here. Liliana's Triumph, Angrath, Herald of Dreadhorde. Considering pretty much mono spells right now, I think I am going to take the Angrath.
Please, run. A chase stokes the forge.
This Narset is pretty much guaranteed to be draw 2 cards. So we'll
The
take that.
past, present, and future are bound by threads of time.
In this case, I think we want this Ral. Because again, so many spells.
You're messing up my equation.
We are going to have a bit of a tough time if we don't find some more creatures, though. Could take a Crushed Descent here. Get our creatures in the form of amass tokens. Not the worst thing in the world. Challenger Troll. It's pretty nice. I think we prefer to be a little bit reddish. Could take another Dovine. Could take a Callous Dismissal. I don't think Shadow Fugue is going to be the answer. Probably, we'll take the Callous Dismissal. Here we will take Augur of Bolas. We're going to want to start snatching these Augur of Bolases at every chance we get. Because we are very short on it, creatures. Pretty much don't even need to look at things. We're just taking... this could be a Sorin's Thirst, or this could be Visionary. Considering I have pretty much no board presence, I think we're just going to do Visionary. Exile a permanent you control. So this can save a Planeswalker, which is really nothing to sneeze at. Contentious Plan is probably the best thing in here, though I don't know if we actually play it. Probably just take a Silverwing. Unlikely 8 is looking like it's probably not going to have any targets, actually. This could end up being a very bad situation. You know, I kind of want that Jace's Triumph just because it's hilarious. I think we're swapping out of black. I think that's what's happening, and we're going to swap into red for this Sarkhan.
What know you of dragons?
Man, I don't know nothing about no dragons. Could take Relentless Advance. Don't think that's the answer. Elite Guard Mage. Splash white for that. It's kind of awkward. Certainly getting the sense that Elite Guard Mage is the better card here. We could also go Spellgorger Weird. There we go. That's going to put us into a better spot. Spellgorger Weird number 2 or Skylord. Skylord is nice. Spellgorger Weird nicer. Considering how kind of messed up my deck is. I think I'm going to take the Spellgorger Weird, because I think I just need the early game. Jace's Triumph number 3. Wow. Drawing so many cards. So I've got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like a total of 8 creatures. Is that really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I guess my creatures are in the form of planeswalkers, which is a bit weird. So do I want Jace's Triumph or Bond of Insight? Both are good. Top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard and get 2 instants or sorceries back. I almost wonder what's better. I have so many instants and sorceries. Like, Contentious Plan is interesting, but doesn't do a lot. It gives plus a counter to all of my planeswalkers, but that's really all that does. Naga Eternal is not exciting. Like, maybe I want the Thunder Drake or the Erratic Visionary more than the more card draw. It's probably going to be, unfortunately, like the Erratic Visionary. Draw a card, discard a card. And we're going to be looking for... essentially looking for Ral or Sarkhan. It's not going to go super well. I don't need more card draw. Definitely just need more stuff. My biggest things right now are like 2/2s. That's just card draw. That's just stalling. I think I take the Drake. Drake can actually help me end the game. Stealth Mission. Stealth Mission might be good enough. So I think it's between Stealth Mission and Gateway Plaza. Gateway Plaza lets me splash this Obnixus Cruelty a little bit better. Stealth Mission probably helps me somewhat win. So here we're looking at this Cyclops whatever Mancer. This kills a creature. So we're going to take that guy. He's big, and he pretty much kills something. Looks like we're ending up in red-blue. I don't know if we passed any good red-blue cards. I guess I'll have to check the recording later. I'm not going to do that, though. Destroy an artifact or land. That's cool. Two Spellgorger Weirds. Very happy I made that pick. We'll take another Time Twist. Not that it's getting played. Another God Pharaoh. Honestly, I probably just need something huge. Transmutation. The fact that Transmutation is not an instant or sorcery is kind of a problem, but it could still work. Question is now between like Dam Breaker or Relentless Advance, and I think it's still probably Dam Breaker. And this is going to be a no escape. We already have two contentious plans we're probably not going to play. Maybe we'll play one of them. Maybe we'll play the Eternal. I don't think it's Tithebreaker. Don't think any of those are going to make it. Too bad we're not playing black. I thought being able to play Price of Betrayal might have been interesting. I wonder if I can try Demolish out. I think we got a fair number of pretty decent blue cards. Probably should have picked this Augur Bolus a little higher. I think there was maybe one or two we passed by, but I didn't think we were going to end up in red-blue spells. Obviously, I was wrong. As it turned out, we're going to cut Stealth Mission. What are we looking at here? 11 creatures, 21 non-creatures. That's what you call playing well. Okay, Demolish gets cut. Cut a Time Twister. Probably cut a Contentious Plan. I think that Cruelty is needed. Erratic Visionary. And we're definitely going to want to cut this down to 40 exactly. Callous Dismissal is necessary. Not going to cut any creatures. We can cut a... We'll cut Stealth Mission. But I do wonder... We don't have a lot of creatures, so being able to do that could be very important just for having us survive. Opponent can't draw more than one card a turn. Look at top 4 cards in my library, get a non-creature, non-land. Yeah, so this is drawing me spells. It's pretty much always going to hit, I think. Though we have enough card draw. Enough card draw, it's maybe not even necessary. It doesn't really do anything for us except for draw 2 cards slowly. I think Dovine is necessary. So it's totally lost. This is an interesting deck, to the point where I don't really know what to do with it. Probably cut some 4 costs, but I mean they're all good. Guess we can cut off the top end, cutting the Dam Breaker. Though, Dam Breaker is probably going to be better than the Manticore, to be honest. It's going to probably boost an army, plus all my other little guys. I'm really hoping Ral carries this for us. Ral and our Spellgorgers. pretty much don't know what to cut. Time Twister seems useful. Crush Descent might not be good enough. Maybe cut a No Escape. But I think having the counterspell is probably good. Here I think we can cut a red. And maybe just run it like this. It's 41 instead of 40. But whatever, close enough. Alright, so we're going to get that Augur Bolus to trigger. We got Jace's Triumph. Got all of our colors. Basically can't complain. No trigger, and our Ral went to the bottom. That's very sad. I'm not going to attack in here. Let's just draw some cards. I feel kind of iffy about this deck. It's kind of a bit more relying on gimmicky cards than I prefer. It's not just raw power. And we don't even really have a lot of stuff going on. So this is probably going to be just dropping Kasmina on the battalion. And I can attack in here, but I think I'll just wait. Alright. Sure. There's a Totally Lost. We're about to start taking like 3 a turn. I don't think we can do anything about that. Feels like shield. Well, that I can. Yep, so now I'm fine, I think, if they want to declare attackers. Actually, no. Let's just target that Pegasus. Get rid of the counter, send them back a turn. They can still Law Reinforcer and attack for 1, but I think that's probably the right timing. Makes them tap the Enforcer and a mana. Just a little bit better. Okay, so I could drop Dovin's Hand of Control, but I think the answer is probably going to be... Dealt 2 and buy. Probably just drop the Dam Breaker. They pretty much have to tap down the Dam Breaker every chance they get. Which probably is okay. Okay, they're gonna let me attack with Dam Breaker. I like that. Okay, so they pull a mountain. I think now we just play everything.
I look
And
forward to seeing your
go ahead and
mistakes.
stop the
Looking
Pegasus.
to elevate yourself. Perhaps a pair of stilts?
What a funny guy. So they can attack Pegasus and Battalion into the Hand of Control. Which I'd be fine with. I can also Teferi's Time Twist to... oh, they're gonna... +2 onto the Battalion? Oh, just +1. Oh, because everything costs 1 more. Alright.
I must have miscalculated.
Ah, Feather the Unredeemed. It's pretty interesting. So here I think I start with the Angrath.
Ever seen water burn? You will.
I'm gonna attack with Dam Breaker. We're gonna go ahead and make a creature. And I can Dovian's Hand of Control the Unredeemed. They will be able to tap down my Silverwing. I think this is
I
okay.
find your attacks unoffensive.
So I can, for example, Teferi to keep the Hand of Control, or the Angrath. They can tap down my Silverwing, of course. They can just kill it. Well... I do kind of want it alive. Probably means losing Dovine. You know, that's okay.
Make all sail for high and dry.
Populous. It's probably bad. Let's go ahead and draw 2 first. Interesting. Tap down the Dam Breaker. Yeah, we don't have a lot of creatures going on, that's for sure. Oh, they left it alone. Huh. Don't know what to make about that. Draw a card, then discard a card. Well... that's a reason not to be playing on my land. Should keep that in mind. So, if I don't do anything, they can tap down Silverwing and then start attacking me for, like, 7. If I attack with the Dam Breaker... it's kind of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... could kill their feather. They would have a 5/5 flyer. I think if I don't attack with this Dam Breaker, I'm gonna lose anyway. So I think we gotta just start doing that. We're gonna
choose the right side.
draw a card and discard a card, which hopefully will just be a land, but who knows. Yeah, it's a
Focus on
land.
what matters.
So they can attack me for 7 in the air. They'll probably kill my planeswalkers is my guess. Yep, go ahead. So they're gonna kill my planeswalkers. I think that's fine.
These results are an anomaly, not to be repeated.
War is nearer than I thought.
Too bad I didn't get this a little bit sooner. I think we don't force the issue here. I think we just play this out.
Let us fight!
And go ahead and create a dragon token.
Magnificent!
It's too bad he didn't come out just a tad earlier. I will say no attacks here. So they will be able to kill Sarkhan if they want, but it's going to cost them. Probably cost them the Pegasus, which that would be fine with me. They can't tap down the dragon because it doesn't have a mana cost. That's interesting. They played it on Feather so they can get it back. Alright. Annoying. Kind of regretting putting Kazmina on the battalion, but I think it was the right choice. I'm not sure if we would survive long enough if we didn't. So they chose not to attack. That's interesting.
They are coming!
Cool, they tapped him. I love it. Especially because that's basically useless. I think here I don't attack. They can draw another card with Feather. So you're going to be able to draw 2 cards a turn off that. Oh, they can target any creature. That's right. It doesn't have. They don't have to target Feather. Good to know.
If you want something torched right, it's best to call a pro. Are you watching closely?
Yep, they can do that. Stealth mission. Huh. The fact that I can stealth mission onto my Dam Breaker is interesting. If I stealth mission onto Dam Breaker, I can hit it for 7. So I can actually attack here. I'm gonna tap him. Yeah, don't think we can do it yet. Stealth mission onto the Silverwing, attack for 5. Does not do it. Yeah, whenever a creature attacks me or a planeswalker I control. So they cannot really attack me. Well, they'll only take 1 though, right? 1 damage to that creature. Wait, really? Wow. That is super good. Yeah, they can have Jaya do 2 damage to Sarkhan. Kill him. They're just drawing a lot of cards.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the pyromancer's way.
Alright. So what I can do is I can get a second dragon.
Come to me!
And I think what I want to do is probably still just pass, but I can stealth mission onto the Dambreaker for 7. Problem is if I do that, probably can't win. I could stealth mission onto my dragon and attack for 6. Let's do that. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket here, but I don't think I fucked up. So they can attack Sarkhan, which is fine. Because at this point I have a 6/6 flyer. Only Feather and the Rising Populace can actually attack through. So, I could kill the Rising Populace, or I can kill Feather. If only one attacks. If both attacks, I kill Populace. There's an Ogre. Ogre is not a problem. Okay, have the counterspell. Bond of Insight. So what can I pull back? I can pull back Stealth Mission to win the game. I can also pick up Totally Lost. Bond of Insight won't give me enough mana to do something.
Skies.
Only have 2 mana, which is not enough. They're continuing to tap Sarkhan for some reason. Not really sure why. So let's see. I can trade both my dragons for all their stuff. That sounds bad. All their flyers, but then I won't have any flyers. And they'll have a huge rising populace. I think we're not quite there. I think here we hold up No Escape. Next turn can Bond of Insight into a Stealth Mission, and that should win. Exile a creature power 4 or greater. Yep, that's counterspelled. So kind of clunky. Running another No Escape is probably a good idea. Their biggest thing was kind of flyers, so... Can't draw more than 1 card each turn. That doesn't actually help that much. Still don't think that really matters. They certainly were drawing a lot of cards that way, but... I mean, the stuff they were looking for, just the Wanderer. I mean, if that's all they have. They only have the 1 Law Rune Enforcer and the 1 Wanderer. I think we can make do. This is gonna be a send back. This also. We have enough card draw that this is a lot better. We both mulliganed pretty hard there. Sorry, Sarkhan. Did a lot of work, but we need a couple lands here to really get going. Serratic Visionary is perfect. Yeah, never drew any of our Spellgorger weirds either. Getting pretty low. That's obviously a trick, so I guess we'll just let it happen. Cause. Okay, we'll just drop Spellgorger weird. And then we just start playing, waiting for No Escape. Yep. okay with that. I think we had to just let that one happen. Casual dismissal. No escape. So I can Dovine and lock down the links. Kind of like that.
Whatever your plans, they're statistically likely to fail. Your defects don't seem to bother you.
I don't think they'll attack in with the Martyr for the Cause. But in the case that they do... Huh. Do I just let it happen? Or do I block it? I feel like I just let it happen. I think
Fully
Dovine's
for you.
already doing his job.
We're studying contrasts. I'm excellent, and you're, well, not.
Oh, have fun. Okay. I've got a heart fire. I see. Yeah, we'll just let that happen.
These results are an anomaly, not to be repeated.
I guess they were trying an attack and see if I would block so that they would then just heart fire it. Which I think is, you know, it's reasonable. I didn't see the heart fire the first game, I don't recall. Okay, so they did have battlefield promotion also. That is interesting. And they got the Pegasus when I had nothing on the table. Okay. Probably should not have blocked with the Thunder Drake, but... Guys, I think I just lose here. That will be no escaped. Unfortunately, I think we probably lose. Let me see, what can I do here? They're gonna hit me for 5 in the air. I think I can see. I do like what we've set up here. Maybe instead of stealth mission, no, stealth mission's fine. We're gonna keep it going. Yeah, they had a lot of tricks. There's not much we could do there. Oh, we're gonna mulligan that too. And we'll keep it. I almost feel like we should have a few more islands than mountains. Should probably double check my land. But whatever, it's fine. We got the Strix. It's a 2/2. They did have a way to have it gain life through the battlefield promotion. That is a life gain. So, something to watch out for. Martyr for the cause. Yeah, I think we just hold up no escape. Dovin, sure. I think here we just go ahead and drop this down first. Probably could have done that earlier. Avoided losing life or two. Okay, so they don't seem to have tricks this time. Territory. That could be a lot better. So we're about to take like 4. I think we go ahead and cast this guy.
It's hard to be a genius surrounded by lesser minds. Your defects don't seem to bother you.
This is going to be a really grindy set, it seems like, in the current deck we have. Yep. I simply have to be okay with that. There's the Pouncing Lynx. Top 3 cards. Go ahead and grab one.
I'm well equipped to deal with nuisances like you.
Yep, light shield on to the Lynx. So I can Teferi's Time Twist to get the Augur of Bolas back, and I think I do.
Curious. Your defects don't seem to bother you.
Because that's also going to draw me a card. And I can block the Lynx. They have a removal spell here. Nope. Looks like we're okay. So we'll come in, potentially drawing us a card. That Turret Ogre is going to be a problem really quick, though. Let's see. Go ahead and lock down the Ogre.
There are many who have turned weakness into a virtue.
And probably just the Drake. We'll do no attacks here. Basically just trying to hold on long enough to get 5 or 6 mana out. 5 mana for the Sarkhan, which will be quite good.
Control is what defines a master. I
Yeah.
don't do delicate.
That's pretty dangerous. Oh, Heartfire. They got me. Alright, so that's grind number 1. Let's see if we can get through number 2. Yeah, that was a grindy match. Unfortunately, I think that's all our deck really does. Kind of grinds along until we can get, like, Sarkhan out. Or if we can get the Spellgorger weirds. I feel like those are kind of our win conditions. Kind of tricky to make it work, though. That's going to be a keep. And there's the Ob Nixilis. Almost wondering if it's even worth it. It's probably worth it. We're going to go ahead and show Mountain. There's an Assailant. Three Mountains. And Crop Inviters. They're probably playing black, red. But no guarantee. One Spellgorger. Well, we're just gonna take that. And, guess I'll pass. We're gonna try to Cruelty and block with the Weird for a double. Yep. Yeah, sure. That's pretty good. So, I wonder if I, when my Cruelty? Okay, so I obviously want to put the cruelty on the invader. So they can go ahead and sack the assailant, and we don't care. It actually doesn't make a difference. I did want to hit the weird, but probably hitting that is better. We can totally lost the weird or do a number of other things. In fact, I think I just play Angrath. Go ahead and make a baby token, and just wait for the opponent. This deck seems, what is this, like, is this actually mono red? No.
True heretics will feel the bite of my blades.
That's interesting. So they can certainly try to kill Angrath here. I'd let it happen. We're gonna totally lost that weird, and
Your lies will not go unpunished.
I think I'm okay with that. I'm actually gonna block it with this guy. Now that I realize, I have Menace, so my weird is gonna get into that Smasher anyway. Smasher's dead.
Hazaret, forgive me.
I'll go ahead and... what do I want to do? 6 mana. Could totally lost. Could also just Dovine. Targeting the weird. Yeah, it's probably fine.
I wrote an entire treatise on your my acute awareness of your imperfections is maddening.
Five Mountains. They are actually playing mono red. That's what it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and do that. Yep, that is a much smaller thing to deal with. mountain on top. I think I'll just end turn. No need to worry about that spell Gorger weird, I don't think. Opponent has 2 cards in hand, so it's not really clear what they've got. It's probably some kind of tricks, but who knows?
Fire's out, but the embers burn on.
Ah, they killed Angrath. Yeah, we can just end turn here, I think. We've pretty much got this one under control. 6th mountain. What's the Manticore? Huh. So I can transformation that. And then I can silence the weird. Just attack in with everything. That seemed pretty good. I feel like they were kind of fast. Might swap out like Bond of Insight's fine. Swap out like Jace's Triumph for a No Escape. The counter spells might be better than the card advantage, because I think we already have card advantage in this case. And at some point we just need to stabilize, and the counter spell is going to do that for us. So 3 mountains, all blue spells. We're going to keep that one, because we do have Spell Gorger. It's not super good. Really worried about my number of islands in this deck. I think I only have like 7 or 8. Well, if we draw Sarkhan, we'll be very happy. Actually, an island here would be perfect. No speedy start this time from the opponent. It's gonna be like, just deal 3 damage, deal 2 damage. Yep. What is that? 4 land and nothing to play. So are we. Doesn't seem like they have a second color. I'm ready for it to get removed. Okay. There goes our 2 weirds. I feel like we're gonna lose this one just because we don't have any islands. Opponent is doing nothing, but neither are we. Cyclops. Wish I could no escape that. Oh gosh, an island. What are we gonna do here? We can cast one spell. I think it's got to be... Transmutation. Reduces the damage I take by 3. It's probably too late. Just second island. Alright, so what can we do here? We need to take not 1,000,000 damage. We're gonna do that. By doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Under my instruction,
Every day
Draw a card,
is
discard a
new
card. We don't have time to do Bond of Insight. Let's actually lose Jace's Triumph, I think. No, it's Augur of Bolas. Callous Dismissal. Okay. Guess I could have Augur of Bolas first, but I guess I would have done a different card. They're all hitting face, so we can kill this here. I can have Augur of Bolas block and take 2. Being able to Callous Dismissal the Augur of Bolas would be nice, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards. We're going to be able to play an Erratic Visionary and another 2/2. Oh, he's just telling me stealth 5 me. That's funny. Oh, funny guy. Yeah, I mean, what we've got is good. Oh wait, I didn't check my land. This is gonna be the death of me, probably, not having the right land distribution. There we go. Beautiful. Man, what a good land distribution. I almost wonder if those swamps aren't worth it. They're just messing things up a little bit too much. Opponent kept 7 in their mono red deck. It got a win. I'm not gonna say it didn't get a win. It's just not good. Here I think turn 3 we're gonna keep up no escape. Well, though maybe I should just Jace's Triumph, honestly. The Giant's Greeting. Strength to the bottom. That feels like a turn I should Jace's Triumph.
messier.
Yeah. It's pretty good. And we'll just do nothing there. Keeping up our no escape. Yeah. I think I'm willing to do that. Got our scry going. We're looking for that mountain. That's perfect.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
Yeah, because opponent really doesn't have creatures either. That's what it seems to be. In this case, we'll just drop the Electromancer. First time he's gonna land. Kill the devil. So, the Rakish Investigator is pretty much done. He doesn't do anything else. They don't have Proliferate. One thing I can do is I can do a stealth mission on my Electromancer. Let's make it huge. Let's give it a try. If they have a removal spell, now would be the time. Looks like they do not. So I'm gonna get 6 unblockable. Ah. They're gonna sack that to do it. Alright. So they did have a removal spell, they just let me complete my spell first for some reason. I think that's okay. Any target, yeah. Here I think we go ahead and Kazmina transformation on that. And then I can Sarkhan.
Do you?
I can actually bring it down to 2.
Behold!
Getting a dragon. That means he is safe unless they have a burn spell. If they do, I still have a dragon, so not too worried. Yeah, Heartfire with Tibalt makes sense. Tibalt is very good for those sacrifice outlets. But I'm glad they already used it. Alright, Cyclops dies, and they can deal 1. That's right, I forgot. He himself, because I have a dragon, like, it already activates. So they're going to be able to deal 1 damage. Alright. kind of a silly deck we were playing against right there. Mono red aggro, I guess it was. Like, it wasn't that aggressive though. 2 out of 3 games, it kind of did nothing. I'm gonna play it first. Look at that. Opponent kept a hand of 7. I'm going first. I'm gonna mulligan again. Mulligan down to 4. Oh well. We're just gonna pass. We're pretty fucked on this one. Pretty much screwed. I'm just gonna hope for Heart of the Cards. Maybe could have kept that 1 land hand. But, you know, it wasn't looking good. I don't think this is looking good either. But at some point, it's just not going to get better. We got the Augur Bolus. Had its Fairy Time Twist. If we can get a second land, we can possibly recover. No, probably not. Probably should just concede there. Yeah, they hit the Augur Bolus. Probably just give up. Well, let's see the card. Well, we'll play it out. Let's make them earn it at least. Could draw into something, you know, they haven't really shown us that much. We have like 5 or 6 turns, in theory. Okay, they can mill me.
Terror and horror are the ingredients of the perfect meal.
They can Ashiok. They target themselves.
You,
That's interesting. So they have spell payoff. Well, we're gonna keep it going. They must have the
behold,
Your best servant.
revive something or something card.
nightmares.
Not sure. Bond of revival or something. Takes a card from your graveyard, puts it into play.
Keep making that face, and I'll singe your eyebrows off. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get burned?
Okay, so we're gonna take 5 next turn. Let's just pass again. Maybe they'll show us some more cards in their deck. Got Ral's Outburst. It's pretty interesting. They're gonna proliferate with the Dam Breaker. Okay. So they're probably splashing blue just for the Dam Breaker and like the Outburst, but really they're a red-black deck.
Your father.
I shouldn't let that happen. I shouldn't
My
let see this.
dreams dissipate like smoke.
That was probably a mistake. Let's let them see anything there. We're gonna throw in that. We're gonna cut out a Jace's Triumph. Opponent can't draw one. Throw in a Crush Descent, I think. Fix my land distribution. Because it's actually messed up. I think it should be more like this. To be honest, that cost us a bunch, those lands being messed up. And we're going to keep that. It's going to be more like a real match. Not to say we would have won the last one either, but would have done a lot better. 7 cards and more than 0 lands. Just throwing it out there. Possible. Possible. There's the Lazarus Reaver. Zombie token. Kind of annoying. But, I'm okay with that. Not really sure what that was about. I think here we will pass turn. Okay. Another Reaver. Definitely gonna want to bounce that. We're gonna do no blocks here. Let's go ahead and draw a card. It's an island, so let's lose Stealth Mission. Could attack for 1 here. I think I'll just wait. I think having the option of having the Strix block could be worth it. Even if I don't necessarily want to do it. Okay. They're gonna probably hit my Sarkhan here. If they don't, I'll be very surprised. They actually hit my Drake. So they're more worried about rushing me out. Huh. Okay. I'll do no blocks. Here I think I attack with Strix. Though instead of attacking with Strix, I could Fairy's Time Twist to have a 2/3 flyer. Yeah, I'll do no attacks. We're going to Fairy Time Twist to have a 2/3 flyer instead. I think that's better. So you can see the cards in my hand. Here I think I Erratic Visionary. So if I get anything other than a land, I'm still happy. If I get a land, I guess I'm less happy, but it's still fine. So I improved my draw by about almost double. Can't search your library. Okay.
Welcome to my world of nightmares.
It's annoying. We're gonna let that happen. I hit my Ral.
You win some?
My dreams dissipate
Could have been better.
like smoke.
But my Spellgorger Weird is going to be able to kill the Dream Renderer. Let's go ahead and draw a card. It's a swamp. I think at this point we can lose the Electromancer, because it's probably just not going to hit. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. And then I will probably just... Let's go ahead and just totally lost that. Could have had the Strix also attack. Ooh! Lazotep Plating. Was not expecting that they had that. Well, that's game. I mean, they knew what I had, and they had the answer.
Always return.
So they can hit me for 5. That sucks. What do I do here? Probably I take 5. I drop Sarkhan the Masterless, drop a Dragon. Yeah, I don't know.
Your loss will either be a
Dude.
tragedy or comedy of errors. Looking
Yeah.
to elevate yourself? Perhaps a pair of stilts?
Okay. So they can get like 12 more cards out of my library. Obviously, not super good.
No sword can pierce my scales.
Could create a dragon. I don't think we're gonna be able to draw any more cards. I think I have to just do this. Because we're gonna get decked. Yeah,
Your end has arrived.
create a dragon. I think we'll be able to stop the Ashiok before it's a problem. The fact that we have Sarkhan is huge.
Boxes are made to be thought outside of.
You.
Hit 2 more of our
I was
Planeswalkers.
My dreams dissipate.
18 cards exiled. Yes, they've hit all of our stuff, basically. It's mostly just Sarkhan. Crap. And we just killed Sarkhan.
Burn.
The
Falling
dragon
back to
does not
basics.
lose.
Not good. Gotta kill Ashiok, because we don't have any time.
I'll return where you slumber.
Could have attacked with the Visionary, actually, for 1. That was a mistake. But we can Visionary to trade a mountain for something useful. That's probably okay. Though, what do I have left in my deck? I have like 3 cards that will draw cards. No, just 2. Okay. Bunch of Lazotep Reavers. Okay.
When pursuing creativity, defy convention.
Yep.
Fire away.
So here, I think we still do this. All right, so hit Dovin.
Clearly, the shortcomings here were mine.
I think we dropped Spellgorger weird. And the transmutation on the Scorpion. To get rid of that Death Touch. It's not good, but it gets a counter onto my weird. Then I can do this. Attack face, and attack face. Sarkhan doing his job. Even though he died, he's still left behind this beautiful dragon. So they have like plus damage, or I don't understand that. I like actually don't understand that. Oh well. Quite a rousing match that was. I wonder if there's a Teferi's Time Twist I should be doing. Probably not. I find it kind of weird in the loading screen. This person's green, this person's Teferi for some reason. I'm gonna keep this. Even though 5 islands is not great. We have a Silver Wing. We have a transmutation. We'll be okay. Last 10 Weaver. Pretty standard so far. Opponent's got like 3 of them, I think.
It's hard to be a genius surrounded by lesser minds.
There's the Dovin. Wait, we can't cast that. Because it costs 5 now. Damn it. Interesting. Well. Luckily they're going a little bit slowly. On turn 5, they still only have a 2-drop. So here we're gonna get counterspelled. I don't really know what's happening.
Heed my instruction and prepare for war. Hone your control.
Alright, not too bad. Yeah, it's only targets spells, not abilities.
Time to set the world on fire.
Alright, so Jai probably just kills the 2/2. I mean, I think it's fine. She did her job.
My acute awareness of your
Oh.
imperfections is maddening.
They're actually going to do it like that.
You surprise me.
And use Jaya to finish it
Come
off.
on, who's
Alright.
up for a catastrophe?
Fine with that. Could throw down probably just Silverwing here. Relentless Advance. Not what I want to see. But we can Dovian's Hand of Control on that army. Interesting looking wizard guy. Got a little face tattoo. Let's advance. I'd probably still trade here. I think that's okay. They can use Jaya to finish off the Silverwing. I essentially trade 4 mana for 4 mana, and then I thought the Jaya was going to kill that anyway. So, it seemed like a bad play to me. They should have just played the Reaver before combat. Then it would be too big for me to kill. Here I think we just run Jace. And I can throw down Dovian's Hand of Control, but he'll just get pummeled. So we'll continue passing. And that's a third Lavatep Reaver. Yep, quite a bit of pummeling happening. Basically need any creature. We'll do it. Crush Descent. Crush Descent is probably not going to work. It's probably a little bit too late for that. Basically just need any creature. Yep. but I need it this turn. Totally lost. That will work. But I think what I want to do is just play out Dovine. Oops. Let's do it like this.
I look forward to seeing your
Have
mistakes.
Dovine target the zombie army.
Looking to elevate yourself? Perhaps a pair of stilts?
Pretty much. We had one creature so far. I know we don't have a lot of creatures, but yep. I am certainly going to crush Descent on that. Oh wait. If I don't crush Descent, I can Teferi's Time Twist. What's more important? They're both about the same level of important, I think.
I was incorrect. Go ahead and gloat. Whatever your plans, they're statistically likely to fail.
Yeah, this is actually really rough. What do I do here? 8, 9. So I have 9 mana. So I can have Dovine target that.
My acute awareness of your imperfections is maddening.
And I can pass. Here I think we actually just Ob Nix's Cruelty. And this Lazotep Reaver. We simply have to. A land, so they probably don't have anything. We're gonna have to no escape that. So we cannot let that hit the table. Okay, so I can play Ral. I'll have 9 mana. This is enough to... I could Crush Descent twice if they attack me. If they don't attack me, I can't. So let's just bottom that. Or if they cast a spell before that. That sucks. So we're gonna have to totally lost. Kind of target the Reaver.
We're studying contrasts. I'm excellent, and you're, well, not.
Can totally lost the army. In fact, oh my god, where are all my creatures? This is horrible. Just auto. Gonna go to 1. Don't have enough to crush Descent. I wonder if keeping Dovin alive was the right thing. Might have been a mistake. Oh, they can return to that throne hand. Yeah, that'll do it.
Ready for your first lesson?
Oh my god. 1 creature in that whole thing. Well, 2 if you count Kasmina. That's 2 losses. 2 losses, 1 win. Oh no! Going below our 60% win rate. Could kind of tell it was not going to be a good run right from the start. But, alright, thanks for watching. I'm Mirkov. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Let's open some of these packs here. Yeah, get a nice little mythic something or other. All these planeswalkers. Very nice. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm Mirkov, and I will see you next time.